Hi there. My name is Akiva Johnson. Yes, that Akiva Johnson, the one that wrote the book The Protectors, Book 1, Child of Prophecy. Alrighty then. So today, girls and boys, we will be reading from chapter 4, Clan Ridian and Clan Hogard. Alright, so I like this chapter a lot because this is like we get to really see Hugo being Hugo. We get to see a little bit of his personality because in book 1 you don't see that much of Hugo. You see more of an intro to Hugo. We see a lot of June, um, Hugo's future mate, but we do not see very much of Hugo. So I just wanted to and Hugo is a character that I really love. So I did want to let us see him a little bit and read a little bit about him before it was all said and done, so you guys know a little bit more about Hugo. I did a video on Hugo, how he got his personality, his name, his, all that stuff, how I envisioned him in his head, how I described him, and why he looked the way he looked and whatnot. So, anywho, um, I am reading from my tablet. Um, I downloaded the book The Protectors, book 1, Child of the Prophecy, onto my tablet. It was quite simple. I went to the Play Store. I have the Samsung Galaxy. And here, look, I can show you step by step. Let me close the window, actually. Close all these windows. This is my Samsung. All right. Can you see my Samsung? All right. So I am going to, let's see. All right. So this is my homepage. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Kindle. Only reason I'm doing that is because I think at least a couple of times a week I get a question, can I download your book if I don't have Kindle? And yes, if you go to the Amazon site, it shows you how to do it if you don't have Kindle. If you have a regular tablet or you just want to download it onto your computer, just follow the directions that's given to you by Amazon. I'm just quickly showing you. And because I was already reading the book earlier, I had it bookmarked, so it automatically opened me back to where I left off at. Okay? So, where I left off is chapter 4, Clan Ridian and Clan Hogard. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and read that. Again, I'm Akiva Johnson, and I'm reading from The Protectors, chapter 4, Clan Ridian and Clan Hogard. Okay? Zane and Veronica went back to their house the next day. Veronica waited until then to tell him about Ihane. When she did, she was happy to know that he believed her so fast. Without knowing where they were going, they started to pack. She knew somehow the male's mother would find her. For 2 months, they lived out of boxes, even through this, Zane did not waver in his faith in her. Then, one day, a large warrior came to her door. He was a black American protector with long dreadlocks. He smiled and asked to come in. Zane let him in. It was his habit to show kindness to fellow protectors. The tall protector came in and Veronica's heart skipped a beat. He looked like Donald from the House of Hogard. Veronica threw her hands around the stranger and hugged him. I thought you'd never come. Where is she? Is she all right? Zane looked at his wife confused. Hugo laughed out loud and hugged her again. She is fine. The child is fine. Then he touched her belly and said, and how is she then? Zane got it. He knew this man was here to take them to the male child and laugh. He held out his hand to shake the man's hand, but the man grabbed him in a hug instead. I'm Hugo, and I've been looking for you for months, said Hugo. This is my wife Veronica, and I'm Zane, and we've been waiting for months, said Zane, laughing. Have you ever been to the U.S.? asked Hugo. No, but we heard they have good beaches, said Zane. Hugo gave a big laugh. Not where we're going, Zane. Hugo had them on a plane 2 hours later. Veronica now understood why she had been allowed to see the wedding. It was the joining of the two most powerful families in Ihane again, and this was her vision trip. It was joined by the king himself, and the groom came for the bride. So you are the child's father? Asked Veronica. No, I'm not. My twin sister carries the child, she said. She said that you know only me. I had nothing to go on other than that. Zane looked at him with awe. Then how did you find us at all? The prophecy led me, the shared birth of the child. I knew the mothers would have the same due date. Then I knew the mothers would have the same due date. Then I looked through the medical records to find protectors with the same due date. There were a lot and throughout the entire planet. I knew all I'd have to do, I knew I'd have to go on was they would know me. So I had to go seek out each mother personally, which I did. I have to tell you, going to knock on 100 doors with nothing really to say but look at me, I was more than glad to see the two of you, said Hugo. Zane asked, how did you know him, Ronnie? Because he looks like Donner from the House of Hogard, asked Veronica. I am of the House of Hogard, said Hugo. Hugo told them all about Yvonne and Kevin, what they did and the type of people they are. The more she listened, the more she liked Yvonne. She liked Yvonne because she liked Hugo, who was becoming a fast friend. Veronica knew if Yvonne could inspire such trust and devotion in the people around her, it meant she was trustworthy. Hugo said he would take her first to headquarters to check in. Veronica looked at her watch and realized that Sue would likely be finding the tapes she left for her. She hated to leave her friend so abruptly, but she and Zane had decided long ago that because they didn't know where or when they would be going, they should not give any notice. Their friend would ask why and try to talk them into staying. It would make the whole move awkward because they couldn't tell their friends anything. Okay, so that was that part. All right, so that's a little bit of us letting us see Hugo's role in the prophecy. Hugo brought the male child and the female child together by playing the bridegroom and going to get the bride and bring her to the wedding place. Yeah, I went old school. So anyway, I thought it would be nice to have Hugo play that role. And Hugo was literally the only person that could have did that. And we had to make them come together some kind of way. So there's Hugo. Um, The reason I like that part as an intro to who Hugo is as a person is because I wanted you guys to get like a comparison because Zane is a smaller guy and Hugo is this giant sized kind of a guy. And I wanted you guys to get a really good feel of the two of them together. So you could see kind of a comparison of them in the same room. Um, and to see Hugo's beautiful personality. Um, yeah, so that was a great intro to Hugo. Um, I probably will be reading a little bit more with Hugo in it because there was another one that, another part of the book that had Hugo in it that I really, really liked. So who knows, maybe the next time we talk about Hugo, I'll read that part. But for now, that's Veronica and Zane and Hugo and in the belly, the female child of the prophecy. I hope you enjoyed my reading today. I read From the Protector's Child of the Prophecy, Book 1, and I read from chapter 4, and the title of that chapter is Clan Ridian and Clan Hogard. I hope that you enjoy that um, reading. Um, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great week. And don't forget, if you do like this video, don't be shy. Hit like. I do enjoy my likes. I enjoy the likes. I like the likes. If you did enjoy it, hit subscribe and watch some of my other videos. Okay? Um, my book, The Protectors, Book 1, Child of the Prophecy, is available for you to download on Amazon.com. Okay? And also go to my Facebook page. I'm Akiva Johnson at Facebook. Go to my Twitter. I am Akiva Johnson. So all you have to do is follow me on Twitter and tweet me. Like me on Facebook and keep up with me. And view me on YouTube and subscribe. All right. I'm Akiva Johnson. You take care. Have a wonderful